I'm just going to say this in Swedish.
Okay.
Hang on. Nu är vi nere på Sweden Rock och här sitter jag med Ricky i Black Star Riders. Och vi ska prata lite grann om nya skivan och lite om de gamla skivorna också. Hi there, Ricky.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
I'm fine. I just came down here. And you went here yesterday. Did it rain? It was blowing all the way?
We stayed in a hotel about 30 miles away, about 50 kilometers from yesterday. We had a day off, so we were resting.
Are you out on the European tour right now?
We are. We're doing festivals and some of our own shows.
Only, okay. So we're going, where did you play before?
The last show we did was actually in Gothenburg.
Okay.
We did a headline club show in Gothenburg on Monday night.
And going down in Germany, blah, blah, blah.
We've been to Germany already. We just did a bunch of shows in Germany with Foreigner.
With Foreigner?
Foreigner,
cool.
yeah. We finished just last week, but we're going back to Germany for some more shows on our own.
Are you into this melodic rock yourself, like Foreigner?
I like Foreigner a lot. I think they have fantastic songs. I think Mick Jones is a great songwriter. It's not really my cup of tea, you know. I prefer the harder stuff, but I can appreciate a great song, and they've got some great songs for it. Really
I think Kelly's doing a good job
He's doing an amazing job. The band are fantastic. They really are.
What kind of stuff are you born and raised on back in the days? Before the old
it was like punk rock for me, you know. Punk rock, Motorhead, Ramones, you know, obviously Lizzie, Thin Lizzy, AC/DC, you know, Exploited, Discharge. Everything from big country to the Alarm, a lot of Northern Soul music. I like a lot of Northern Soul. I like a lot of the Stax music, Motown. I like music.
How was the scene back where you were? Because you were born and raised in
Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
It was difficult when I was a kid because of what was going on.
Yeah.
So we were very starved of bands actually coming to play live.
So they didn't play up in Northern.
Well, some bands would come, you know, ones that were brave enough, I guess. So we would go and see any band, even if you didn't like it, you'd go and see that band because it was like shit. A band's playing in Belfast, you know, we were so good at it. But our own homegrown brands became the heroes, likes of Rory Gallagher, Stiff Little Fingers, Horselips, Undertones, Rudy, Outcasts, because they were playing all the time because they were from there, and, you know. So we really focused in on our own bands.
Is Almighty a Northern Ireland band?
Almighty's a Scottish band. I moved to Scotland when I was 15.
So you're the only Northern Ireland guy in the band?
In the Almighty, I was the only Northern Irish guy, and I'm the only Northern Irish guy in Black Star Riders. So the rest of them are all American.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking. But I was thinking about coming to that later on.
Sure.
But I can just ask you when we're talking about American, as you are the only British guy left. Should I say British? And I think the latest album is less British in the sound as well. It's more American for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. It's less. It's a bit harder because there is a rat bass player and a new modern drummer from Breaking Benjamin or whatever.
Oh no! Our Chad didn't play on this record.
He didn't?
No.
Because
this is Jimmy DeGrasso.
It is Jimmy.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Because for me, it's a bit different sound on this one than on the two other albums, and it was recorded as the other album in Nashville, right?
Right.
Is it something you're thinking of doing more in the US, or is it just a coincidence?
I don't think about countries when I write music, you know.
No.
I just think about music, and we try to write the best songs that we possibly can at that time. You know, I think we wanted to. You know, it was our third record. We're obviously getting more confident. We've spent a lot of time with each other. We've played more shows. Chemistry's getting stronger. I think that came through across more on the songs. Yeah. But we didn't think about any particular sound or what we wanted to do. With us, it's always music that moves us, that if we feel it, hopefully the people will feel it too, that they go out and buy it. So we wanted great choruses, great guitar hooks, and great lyrics, and that's what we always try to do with every record.
Because there are only, I think, 2 songs written by Scott on this one.
Yeah.
So it's more Damon and Ricky.
Yeah, but Scott, you know, in the last 2, Scott didn't write that many either. Scott is a riff guy. Scott comes up with these killer guitar riffs, and you know, he'll give them to me and Damon. I mean, you know, we wrote 20 songs for this record. Scott had, you know, another 2 or 3 ideas, as did I, and as did Damon, that didn't make the record. That's just the 11 songs that made the record this time around. But Black Star Riders, the main songwriters have always been myself and Damon.
Yeah. When did you meet Damon for the first time?
I met him when he joined Thin Lizzy in 2011.
It was the first.
That was the first time I ever met him.
So weren't aware of.
Didn't know him before, no.
Okay.
Not at all. So yeah. So I mean, not that long, right?
So it was just a coincidence, and that was really
you
good.
know, he joined Thin Lizzy, and obviously I was singing, and we just got on great from the off. Straight away, we hit it off, and became good friends. And then we started writing together, and you know, Damon was a frontman in his old band, Brother Kane.
Yeah.
And he was a songwriter too. So the two of us said, right, well, let's start writing some stuff together. And here we are 5 years later, and we're still doing it.
You have two good bands from the past, Brother Kane versus Almighty.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
And you two guys are also out playing a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot, but some acoustic stuff. Touring.
Yeah, we do. Whenever we get a chance with Black Star Riders. Last year we decided we wouldn't play any Black Star Riders shows in 2016 because we wanted to sort of concentrate on writing the new record, which we did. But you know, Damon and I are still itchy. We wanted to go and play, so we decided we'd go play some acoustic shows, which was a lot of fun. And it's something that we'll continue to do. But it's really the schedule of Black Star Riders dictates when we can do that. You know,
because you also did a solo album.
I've done 5 solo
No, but the last one.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
that's last year.
Yeah.
Was it just for, should I say, fun, or is it a serious
well,
project?
It's always
for
fun. I mean, you know,
no, it's a serious
I do
project
this for fun,
you too.
but I mean, it's I do everything I do. I mean it. I don't.
Not for fun, but is it a serious?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I went out
career for you as well.
I toured it twice. Well, it was before I was in Black Star Riders. I was 10 years as a solo performer.
Yeah, I have the albums. But
And so that's something that I don't want to stop doing. I did 2 tours in the UK with my band.
But you took the time to do a solo album in between now, so.
Well, I'm writing all the time, so you know, it was something. You know, we had some time, and I went in and recorded a solo record that I wanted to be making I've been working on for a long time. And then last year I was able to get out with my band, The Fighting Hearts, my solo band, and
the Fighting Hearts. Yeah.
We did 2 tours of the UK, which was a lot of fun. It was great.
Okay, talking about Black Star Riders then.
Yeah.
You went up to number 6 in the UK, and you just told me that you were number 5 with Almighty, so you didn't beat yourself.
I know.
But it's really, I'm really happy for you.
Thank you.
With all the success you have with the band.
Thank you.
What was, when you started Black Star Riders, after the Thin Lizzy sort of thing, what did you expect all this?
We didn't know what to expect, you know. We knew that we were taking a gamble and just changing the name and everything, and we didn't know if people were going to dig it, if they didn't like it, even if they'd be interested.
No.
We just didn't know, but we had some great songs and we wanted to record them and get them out there. So, you know, Black Star Riders was born, and I think we were genuinely surprised by the success of the whole thing. I mean, we knew the songs were good, we knew we were a good band, but sometimes that's not enough. If people don't buy into that, then you got nothing. So thankfully they did, and the first album did well for us, and that enabled us to do the second one, and so on and so on. So we're very happy with how it's gone, and very appreciative of the people out there for supporting.
It's really fun because I think it's a new band that is there.
It feels like a new band.
Yeah.
That's the way we think of it as well. People go, "Oh, you just continue listening to Thin Lizzy." Well, no, we're not. You know, we were in Thin Lizzy, but you know, we changed the name, and we've now put 3 records out. So how can it be a continuation of that? What you're saying doesn't make sense, you know. So.
And that's what we also discussed before I put this machine on. I think, and you didn't really agree with me, I think this is slightly heavy, more American touch to this album for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, but I don't know what that means. What does it mean? American touch, what does it mean?
For me, British touch is more Thin Lizzy, you know, these twin guitars, more...
Right, there's a lot of twin guitars.
Yeah, of course it's twin guitar, but it's slightly heavier done.
Right.
I don't know.
So what do you think makes it American? I'm genuinely.
It's not a criticism.
No, I know it's not. I just want to know what you know.
No, it's.
Like I'm interviewing you now, right?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool to discuss because I was really when I first heard it, it was like, hey, they're taking a step forward.
Right.
That's the word.
Well, that's great. I mean, that's what we always want to do with every record.
This is forward.
Is move forward. Yes. We want to keep pushing.
So it's
pushing forward every time.
For me, it's just something good in a way.
No,
you know?
It's great. No, if you feel, I've never really, obviously there's 4 Americans in the band, so you know, we all live in America except for Scott. but Scott's more American than anybody you'll ever meet, and he lives in London.
Yeah, but he's American for me.
Of course, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just think it's everybody putting their chemistry and their DNA on the record, and their soul into it, and I think that makes it what it is, you know. I think the next one's going to sound even different yet again, you know.
Yeah. How did you work with this? When you're in the studio, because you recorded this one down in Nashville,
yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
And when you're doing an album, are you going in there and playing everything at the same time, or are you going?
Well, what we did was Damon and I worked the songs up. You know, we get the ideas off of Robert Crane, our bass player, and whatever Scott had, and the songs that we've written. We work them up, and then we get together. Well, this is how we did this one. We got together in Nashville about 2 weeks before we recorded, and set up and played the songs to everybody. Jimmy DeGrasso, and we all learned them, and with Nick, our producer, there. And then we started going through the songs. What's good, what's bad, what doesn't work, why aren't you playing that, why are you singing that melody, why, and all that kind of stuff. And we spent quite a long time doing that, and eventually we got the songs down to the 11 that we wanted to record. And that was it. We went in straight into the studio, you know, started tracking the drums and doing it the way we've always made records. You know, we play live, keep the drum tracks, scrub everything else, rhythm guitars go on, bass goes on, vocals start to go on,
old school recording,
solos start to go on, old school recording. It's cool. In my opinion, the only way to record.
So what's up next? Is it going to be a live album, or what do you?
I think we'll do something. I think we're talking maybe about you know, we're going to do the 4th album. We're going to record it next year. I think we'd like to, as a bonus disc, have the live album.
A live and not dangerous album.
I don't think we'll call it that. But I think
it's going to be a bonus.
Yeah, like we'll give it out as a bonus with the album. I think that's the plan. You know, we're doing some more shows, headline shows at the end of this year. I think we'll record every show.
Because I'm asking is because you are considered as to be a really good live band. That's why I'm.
No, I think it's time. I think we wanted to wait until we had, you know, enough material, and we've got the 3 records now. We have enough material, so now's a good time to do it, I think.
So we can expect a new Black Star album in 2018.
Early
as well?
Early 2018.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool.
Absolutely. And maybe 1 or 2 tracks. Maybe before then. Maybe we talk about putting something out early.
Digital.
Just to, you know, maybe an EP. Maybe go really old school. Maybe do an EP next year, which I'd love to do.
Yeah, and the vinyl stuff. It's
I love all that. You know, I listen to
the revival.
We all do, you know, and I think a lot of our fans do.
You should put the cassette out.
I might be pushing it a bit too far. 8-track, right?
Yeah, but the thing is with a cassette that the record store day last year, the biggest collector item is the Metallica cassette.
Is that right?
Yeah,
it's incredible. That's great.
I love it. I love this
great.
stuff. So
well, I just think you can't beat that. That's something. You know, that's great when you want to, you know, stick on your headphones, go for a run, or go in the car, click download.
Yeah.
But when you want to sit down and hold that, turn it over, and take it out,
nothing beats it.
It's just incredible.
Yeah.
You know.
What was the first album you bought? Do you remember?
Wow, first album I bought with my own money was probably, I think it was Hersham Boys by Sham 69 or Inflammable Material by Stiff Little Fingers.
Okay.
Probably Inflammable Material by Stiff Little Fingers.
Have you?
And I still have it.
You have it? Cool. All right. Thanks a lot.
Fair pleasure. Thank you very much, my friend.
And looking forward to the gig tonight.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Bye-bye. Thanks.